I try to do as a 5th grade teacher, besides getting kids from 5 different elementaries to play together, is to get them to play different parts. You can hear it's really spread out. The cellos had a nice melody, so did the violas, and the violins split the melody between them, so that everybody gets a chance to play, because it is a team. We're the orchestra team. And at home, your child may sound okay, but together, we really sound great. There's always, the sound, it just blends beautifully. So I was a beginner too. So they're really doing a great job. That was excellent. Everybody played well. I'm happy. All right. The next piece is Mississippi Cakewalk. I should remember the name of it. And it's supposed to be a fiddle tune. A cakewalk is both a dance and something that's easy. So it's not so easy, but it's very nice. Mississippi Cakewalk. For our next two numbers, they are holiday pieces. The first one is God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, an old English folk song and Christmas carol. We're going to be joined by two 6th grade percussion players. They actually are brothers and sister of the fifth graders, so that's a nice thing. They're doing a good deed. And we're going to add some percussion again to make it sound like medieval feeling. I should have done an all medieval program, but maybe another time. So this is God Rest Ye Merry, gentlemen. Our last song is St. Nick's Canon on the Housetop, and the title says it all. It's 3 songs put together. So you have Jolly Old St. Nicholas, Up on the Housetop, and a smattering of canon in D, the Poppleville Canon. And again, we have our percussionist, and this is St. Nick's Canon on the Housetop. Oh, there's some tricks, so don't clap too soon. them out afterwards and get them ice cream. Or, you know, some such thing, maybe to Denny's or wherever you like to go. But the kids were absolutely wonderful. Thank you guys. Beautiful job. We're going to think about it. You'll hear what your kids will sound like next year. So if you want to stay, you may. If you have other things with the holidays, it's really busy, that's okay too, but your children did a great job. Thank you. Thank you for coming out tonight. The 6th grade program is very interesting. I hope you like it. We do a wide variety of things. I think this program shows the dimensions that we can use with the strings. Our first song is Desert Sands, and there are the music portrays certain visual images. When the violas come in, they're the camels. There's plucking, which is sand. There's donkeys, and there's horses. So there's all sorts of imagery in this, and also there's little turns which should make you think of the Arabian sand. And although it's not hot, thank goodness. I was in Egypt with my husband a couple years ago. It's 104 degrees. And I don't care what they say. A dry 104 is still 104. All right, so this is Desert Sand, and listen for the camels. Very good. And now to where we are in this stage in December. And this group's been doing wonderful work. I also want to draw attention to the basses. In 6th grade we have basses, and these two gentlemen have just started in September. And I think they're doing a bang-up job. Our next piece is Country Wedding from the Moldau by Smetana. It's a famous from the classical repertoire, and you're going to hear a walking beat that's supposed to be people walking to the weddings, or maybe riding donkey cart or something, but from the 1800s, it's a wedding next to a river. So you'll hear some waves, and you'll also hear the walking. So, country wedding. Very different sound from Desert Sands. Our third piece is, again, very different and interesting and quite a challenge. It's an example of a villancico, which is a Christmas carol from Spain. And so these are two Christmas carols. The one is Fum Fum Fum, and the other is Shio Shio Ru. Is that right? Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I'm not a Spanish speaker. But you'll recognize the first one, I think, because I've heard of the Julio Iglesias or somebody singing it. And the second one, you'll feel the flavor of Spain because there's a real kick to it, a little syncopation. So this is a Merry Spanish Christmas. you who are musicians, that's in two flats, not an easy thing for sixth graders. That's at least an eighth grade piece. Very good, guys. Our next piece is, again, a different style. I think it's fun for the kids, and I certainly enjoy it. It's called A Fiddlin' Christmas. You're going to hear some jingle bells and some other Christmas carols disguised, plus a few licks that are typical of fiddle music. So, A Fiddlin' Christmas. Our final piece is going to be the finale from the Beethoven Fifth Symphony, the one most famous as da 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 da. We're going to play the finale because this is our final piece, again from the classical repertoire, and everybody gets the melody. Very busy and quite exciting. The students are doing a great job. I mentioned this in the fifth grade concert too. You might hear your students practicing at home, and they sound, and then when you get here, it sounds great. It's the teamwork. It's putting it all together that really makes it sound so great. And it does. They're doing a wonderful job. So our last piece, finale from the Beethoven Symphony Number 5. program. Today I was a little testy with the kids, but that's sort of what happens. A wonderful program. Very interesting, I thought. I hope they had as much fun playing it as I had working with them, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it. We're gonna take a bow, but I want to take this opportunity to wish everybody happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, and especially a wonderful New Year. All right, guys, let's bow.